Welcome to look at this, which is basically the transform again technique. So I just made this item in Photoshop in Illustrator. Now, when you export it, you do need to have really high resolution if you don't want it to sort of rasterize and pixelate. Could do it as I probably next time I'll probably do it in Animate, to be honest. But anyway, the point is you have to use to make this shape. You can use the spiral tool. Spiral tool is a very cool tool. As you draw, you can see it makes more and more sort of um, little sections. You can press Control as well to do, so you can do something like that. Various different ways to do it. And then for the gradient on this one, we used the avocado shape, avocado and green pepper, which is in the fruit and vegetable sections of gradient. And I may have done some things with the stroke. So typically, if you've got like a line like this, if you want to do the end of it, there's different ways to do it. You can round the corners. Like here, you could round this corner with the subselection. If you only have just the end of a point of a line, you kind of have to cap it in different ways. So you can see that sort of thing, right? So different things. They're just, but anyway, the point is once we get into Photoshop, so we've got our item in Photoshop. And again, I'm not going to go through the export process. There are certain things that you might need to change if you want it to be in high quality. You can see I export it pretty high quality, but you can see it still pixelates at this level. If I'd done even higher, I wouldn't, etc., etc. So here you have your layer with your shape on it. Obviously, transparent background, and if you export it in the export settings, you want to have maybe the artboard size the right size as well. Export, there's an option for that before you get into the ping export. Now, what was I going to say? Yeah, so the first thing you do is just do Control J, right? So that just creates it. Then what you need to do is do Control T, and just make sure you've got this on the side. I need to do something about my toolbar because I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But because I did edit it a lot, but it doesn't matter. So essentially what you have to do is make sure when you're in this menu, like when it looks like this at the top, you need to make sure that you're moving it with your mouse. Okay, you can't be using the arrow keys for this stuff. All right, and then what you need to do is just move it around to a place you want, and then you just press enter. If it's not quite in a place you want, because sometimes when you press enter, it kind of just wobbles it a little bit for some reason. But you just do it again, and it doesn't wobble it the second time, which is interesting. And then you just press enter, right? So then it's locked in. And now was where the magic happens. You press Control, Shift, Alt, and T. You can see it's created 18 layers in about a few seconds there. And we're going to get a cool little shape there. So, and you can sort of see with the spiral as well. If I hadn't put any internal shapes in there, apart from that triangle, it would have been different. I could definitely think about what shapes you could make to make it look like a. You could have done something very differently. The triangle section is like that, so worth having a look. But the spiral itself does look pretty cool, right? You know, like this. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.